Hey guys, what is going on? It is Sam here, and welcome to this week's game update video. So on the homepage, Jagex have decided to update God Wars, so that now it has instance. Instance means that you can have your own sort of private room, so nobody can crash you or anything like that. And in a sense, that's pretty cool because no one likes to be crashed or anything like that. But at the same time, you've got to think that there's going to be more items coming into the game, so it's going to make them cheaper. But they've also added a hard mode to it as well, so it's not just normal Bandos. They've decided to add a new sort of difficulty. I think it's literally just called hard mode. And when you kill Bandos or any other boss, I'm just gonna be using Bandos for this example. They'll be using some special attacks, and it is a lot more difficult. Now, I've only been to Bandos for one trip, and it is definitely a lot harder than just regular killing him because he does this special. He does numerous special attacks where he can protect himself, so he can deflect damage back to you. He can smash the ground, so like rocks start falling from the ceiling, and he can also just combo you out with like loads of 1k hits and stuff like that. So it is a lot more difficult. However, the good thing about it is that I think it has a bigger chance of getting a drop, so you don't have to kill as many, which is kind of cool. I guess it's something different. If you've ever been to God Wars before and decided to try and kill a boss, they are fairly easy. Obviously, for me, it's easy because I've got pretty decent gear. I've got like Torva, Drygor maces, and stuff like that. And it does get quite repetitive. So this new hard mode brings a new level to it, and it should be quite fun. Now, like I said, I've already been here once, and I managed to get actually about 3 kills in just one trip. Compared to normally I could get, I don't know, upwards of like 50 plus. I really don't know actually. I've never counted it, but I could get a load of kills in just a regular Bandos mode. And as you can see, I've got a full yak of pretty much rocktails, and in the gear that I'm in, you'd think I'd last a bit longer, but it is true. It is hard, as it says, and I do like that because RuneScape did need some bosses which were a bit more difficult because like currently they were fairly easy and you didn't really even need food. So what I will be doing is getting some KC, and I'll head into the room and I'll show you everything you need to know in terms of doing the hard mode and all things like that. Okay, so I just got enough KC to actually enter the room. I actually got 5 more because I had to heal up, but 40 is the requirement to actually get through to this room. So you might actually notice there is actually an additional room in the God Wars. This is pretty much obviously a safe area. No monsters can get you, and if you die in the Bandos room, your grave will actually appear in here. So you still need to get 40 KC to access your grave, but it means now that you don't have to sort of tank any hits from the boss to loot your stuff. You can just loot it in here. So I'm gonna go in, and as you can see, it's just a small room to group up with some people because you can actually group up. If you click on this door, it's not just you go straight in. A few options come up. So like always, you can just enter the room. This is like the public room, so everyone can see it. If you enter this room, anyone can see you, and they can still crash you. However, I just recommend to maybe get a private world unless you don't really mind getting crashed or anything like that. So you can also start a team with this as well. I'm not entirely sure how to do it. Maybe just join an existing session. Oh, there we go. So you can, if someone hosts their own session and you want to join them, you can just type their name in and it will allow you to join their instance. But seeing as I'm soloing, I don't need to do that. So what I will be doing for this video is just to show you sort of what the hard mode like is for Bandos. Like if you want me to do the other bosses as well, then just leave it in the comments and I could make some separate videos on them. But just for this video, I will show you what Bandos is like. So as an additional thing as well, when you enter hard mode, you actually got to pay a fee of 250k for 1 hour. And I've kind of worked out, unless you get lucky, I can get about 3 kills, or possibly 4 with the yak and everything like that. So unless you get something good, you'd probably lose money as a solo. So I would recommend to do this as a team. But like I said, just for this video, I will be doing it on my own because I just want to get in there straight away. I don't want to wait around. So it's just saying choose the maximum number of players in this battle, so you can actually get up to 100 people in the world or in the instance. But seeing as it's just me, I'm just going to click 1, and as you can see, it's taken out 250k in my money pouch, and there's no monsters. This is my own instance, so no one can get to me, no one can crash me or anything like that. and you know, that's cool. And just as an extra thing, it's 250k every 60 minutes. It tells you down there, and you can actually buy time if you click on that, so you can actually buy another sort of hour for 250k. But I wouldn't really recommend that if you're soloing. So I'm gonna go straight in. I'm gonna turn on my quick prayers, which I recommend to protect melee. I'm gonna have Vampirism on, and also a Scrimshaw, so I'm totally ready for this, and we're going to go straight in. I'm actually going to do my overloads too, and in this I can actually show you what the bosses is like and what sort of moves he can do, and kind of some tips as well. Remember, this is my third or my second time, so it might not be too good. So he just said Grod or Mad for some reason. I think if you stay around him, he hit quite a lot on you, so I just like to run away and then hit him again. And then this is another one. He says Grod or Protect. In the meantime, don't attack him, but just attack the minion so you can get your adrenaline up. And as soon as he's back again, try and use some threshold so you can get some damage done. And Grod or Smash again. I just like to move away from this. I'm not too sure if you know, you'd want to stay there, but it seems whenever I do this, I don't get hit as much. So that's cool. And then if you read the chat box, he says that Groudor smashes the ground, or he actually say Groudor smash, and these rocks will fall down from the ceiling. You can actually see them on the map, or not on the map, sorry, but on the floor. You can see like the shadows. What you definitely want to do from that is dodge them, because if you don't, you will get completely owned. They do hit, I think, about 1k each, and there's quite a lot of them, so you don't really want to be messing about with them. Again, he's using Grotto Protector just to attack the minion so you can get you know, some adrenaline up, and then I'm just going to use Berserk and try and get him down as fast as I can. He's going to use Grotto Smash, so you can actually get a couple of hits in before he actually does the rocks like that, and you just want to keep running around. Definitely use the mini map to run around because it's a lot easier than clicking actually on the game screen. So just do that, and then they'll be done fairly soon. So overall, it is a lot more difficult than, you know, obviously just regular killing him. However, I can still do him fairly well. I am in Torvus, so you know, it's still, you know, it's not too bad like that. But the thing about him is that he does use special attacks quite a lot. As you can see, you know, I don't really get too many hits in before he, you know, he does another one. So that's the main thing that sort of slows it down. But I'm guessing after a while, people work out tactics to get him down fast and all things like that. So again, he's using Grotto Protect, so I'm just going to get my adrenaline up. I shouldn't have actually used that threshold then, that was a bit stupid of me. But that's what I'd recommend to do whilst he's doing Protect, because I think if you do attack him whilst he's doing that, he can deflect some damage, so you know, that's not too good. And it looks like actually when he says Grod or Mad, it doesn't seem like it's necessary to run. It doesn't seem to do much damage if you stay still, so I'm still learning this as well. So, you know, like I said, I don't know everything yet. But I'm going to quickly use it. Oh, you can actually use the Ultra now in combat. That's interesting, because you used to not be able to. And has he stunned me? Oh, he has. Okay, I've never had that before. He's just stunned me there. I didn't think he could do that. But as you can see, it's coming to an end. Hopefully we can kill him. There we go. He's down. And if we can get any good loot, that'd be good. Oh, it's just coins. It's still the same like loot. You can't get any more coins. It's just like the regular 20k or... Okay, I take that back. It's not. I got 44k from that one. When I was at my previous trip, I got the regular amount. So that's weird. So I guess you do get an additional sort of like bit of cash from that, which is okay, I guess. It makes up for the 250k, and that actually wasn't such a bad kill. I did a lot better than before. I guess, you know, it's just experience after, you know, doing this a couple of times. But that's all I can really think of for this update. I mean, they've done this to Saradomin, Zami, and Armadillo, not just Bandos. However, they didn't do anything to Nex, so don't go there and try and do anything. At least I don't think they have. Okay then, guys, so from the same trip that I was doing this, I've actually managed to get myself a Bandos War Shield. Now these are fairly low actually, they're not too expensive, but I guess it's kind of cool. Like, that was my third kill of this trip, which was going to be probably maybe one of my last. Let's have a look. I'll probably get maybe one if I'm lucky, two. But if I press check out, I think it's like 200k or 192k. It's really cheap, but I guess I kind of got lucky there and sort of made back the money that I got from having to pay 250k. But it's always nice just to see a drop like that on the floor, and it's actually my first ever one, so pretty awesome to have that. And yeah, it just goes to show maybe that this could be a good way to get some bonus items fast. But yeah, if you have any questions to do with this, make sure you leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it. But apart from that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.